that we've crossed the abyss and we've built our bridge into the Supernals, we're going to experience here what the whole journey of ascending the tree of life is really about, which is something we call reclaiming the crown, right? So I'm going to just talk with you about the whole Supernals as one, because even though we divide them up into three, they're really one. They're just three aspects of the same divine essence. And so reclaiming the crown is about reclaiming our divinity, reclaiming that oneness with God, that we are God, that God is in us, that everything outside in the universe is in us, and we are in it, right? So it's this hologram, and yet as we change ourselves, we can change. You know, just like Gandhi said, be the change. When you become the change, you reflect that throughout the whole universe, especially once you've crossed the abyss. It's an amazing thing that happens when you reclaim your divine right to living a life of joy and beauty and light and love and all of these things. So as we come into the Supernals, the first thing that we connect to is Binah. And Binah represents understanding. And that understanding is about, you know, it's not just about knowledge anymore, information, it's about having lived it, right? I understand it because I've lived it. I've directly experienced it. And in that same thing, Binah has a lot to do with faith. You know, we cross the abyss into the supernal realm. We cross it with faith. And yet now that we've come into connection to it, we're going to experience the divine realm directly. So now with that experience comes a knowingness, an understanding that it's in you, right? And you have the feeling of it. You know, because you've experienced it. You might not be able to capture it all in words, but you know. And so now it's not even about faith anymore. It's about knowingness. It's about understanding. And that you really, the more you continue to work with that and accept that and embrace that, you can really come into mastering that, right? So advancing your knowledge towards understanding is about the application, it's about living, it's about mastering it. So Binah is understanding, and then Binah is juxtaposed with Chokmah. Chokmah means wisdom, and wisdom here is with the wisdom of God, the wisdom of your divine self, that highest wisdom that can possibly come through to guide you in your life. And that wisdom is the will to create and the devotion to create in accordance with the highest good, in accordance with, you know, with the will of the divine. And so here the energy flows between these two as a masculine and feminine energy. They're energies of creation. So if we were talking about this in terms of creation, Chokmah would be very expansive, like the Big Bang of the universe. It's energy that's expanding out to create. Whereas Binah would be this contracting energy, this vessel, this, you know, pulling everything back together. The laws of the universe, for example, that pull everything back together and give order and give structure and give form to things. And so this is about formation, and this one's about expansion as well as the direction. What direction are we going to expand in? And then the top of the tree is about oneness, right? It's the center point of everything. It's that original spark, that original seed that sets everything off, the whole creative process. And it's the original you, the divine spark that is in you as well. So as we come into the Supernals, your opportunity is to experience that, to really remember that you are a divine being, that you have all this vast potential of the universe in you. All the powers of creation, all the powers of the universe are in you. They're available to you to create the life you want to live. And from there, we plant those seeds for that new life, that ultimate vision of ourself. We plant that seed here, and then what happens as we've ascended the whole tree now, and we've crossed into the final steps of it, into the supernal realm, from Kether, from the top of the tree, the crown, we step into a new tree above the tree. And we step back into Malchut, back into your physical life. But now you've planted seeds for your life to become more aligned with what you truly are meant to be and do here. So it's this amazing process of spiritual alchemy, spiritual transformation, where you are transforming yourself from the inside out. So as we continue, I'm going to share more with you about the overall journey and how it can benefit your life and what you can do, what you can gain from this process. So I've shared with you a little bit step by step. The next thing we're going to do is talk about the overall benefits of Kabbalah and how it can improve your life here and now.